What's going on, guys? Mayor Crunchy here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the new Netflix movie that came out recently, and it's the Baki Hanma versus Kengan Ashura fight. And yeah, we're just going to go over some of the good, some of the bad, and there's going to be some spoiler alerts, so watch out for that if you guys haven't watched that film, and I'll let you know if it's worth watching or not, in my personal opinion. And yeah, before heading into the film, I was more familiar with the Baki characters. I wasn't really familiar with Kengan Ashura or any of that type of on that universe. So before I watched the movie, did a little bit of research, checked it out, what they're doing or what their characters are. And yeah, it's actually been a long time coming. They have been hinting collaborations and teases that they're going to do a crossover. And a lot of people on the internet when they heard about this finally the collaboration. A lot of people are siding with the Baki universe because they're saying that there's no way that people from the Kengan Ashura universe gonna survive any of the Baki characters. So yeah, let's start off with some of the good. Some of the good, it's quite enjoyable. I mean, if you guys are like a casual fan, then yeah, there's nothing wrong, and it's quite short, even though that's actually a good and a bad thing, because it's actually quite short. I didn't realize how much time has passed because it's barely only an hour. It's like an hour special, so I didn't realize how quickly it was over because I was expecting a little bit more. So pretty sure they're going to tease a part 2 or maybe future collaborations, because we're hinting a Yujiro fight with, I forgot their name, but their version of Yujiro in the Kengan Ashura universe. But let's go over with the first fight, and I believe it's the Hanayama fight. It's quite as expected. Hanayama clears it. I believe the fight was pretty intense, but the only negative thing about it is they kind of reused the same animation. I mean, right around the final part of the fight, they kind of did the same move over and over. Just I don't know what was that. The point is, but again, Hanayama with the dub. But heading into it, I know they're not gonna let the Kengan Ashura take any losses. So I know one of them's gonna win. I know one of them's gonna lose, and I assume there's gonna be a definitive winner between the main event, Baki and Ashura. Yeah, moving on to the second fight, which is Jack Hanma's brother, which they call him Jack Hammer. That's what he goes by. And this is pretty recently after with Jack Hanma's face, after he got into an interesting event. But yeah, it's the fight. Honestly, I expected that Jack Hanma was not going to win, but realistically, it would have been over. But other than that, we move on to that, and then we head on to the main event, and it was pretty hype. Also, before I head into the main event, heading into the Kengan, before did some research into the Kengan universe, I didn't realize that I didn't notice that they're doing a new Netflix show of Kengan Ashura in a 3D type of format. I was kind of iffy about it, so I might not really check it out once it releases or if it's out. But I prefer the 2D animation that they just did with the Baki movie, and yeah, I prefer watching Kengan Ashura like that. Getting into the fight, 5 seconds in, he's out. I mean, that's how realistically it would have gone. But of course, it's a movie. There wouldn't be a movie if we take the realistic route. So they did, trade some blows, and eventually they just ended with a draw. I mean, I was pretty mad about it, and then I realized quickly that like, oh yeah, of course it's a movie. It's not that serious. But also, they're gonna do a part 2. Other than that, it was quite enjoyable. Would I recommend watching it? I'm hesitant to say yes and no, because the only reason I would say yes is because it's a casual watch. If you don't have any time, if you don't have if you want time to kill, put that movie on. I felt pretty quick watching it over. But if you want to watch it and then expecting real results and real definitive answers, then yeah, I don't think I would recommend you to watch it. But other than that, I quite enjoyed the experience. It was pretty fun. The animations are great. There's some complaints about the animation, not like bad, but it's like reused animation. But other than that, some other great things. The soundtrack's pretty cool. I believe the intro for the Baki and the Ashura movie was Atarashi Gakko with their new album, I believe, H.E. Calling. So yeah, I recognized the voices when I heard the intro. And yeah, that's pretty much it in the movie. So if you guys, I would recommend to watch it if you guys have time to kill and don't mind watching it. It's pretty fun. But a lot of people in the comments after watching it, see what their perspectives on it, and it's a lot of negative mostly a lot of negatives, but I've seen a lot of positives from coming in from both sides. So, you know, I'm a casual fan when it comes to the Baki universe, and then definitely a newcomer to the Kengan Ashura universe. I might check it out more. Let me know in the comments below if you guys recommend me, you know, checking more of the Kengan stuff. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it of this movie review. It's I never really do this. Obviously, I'm heading on more to the content, of course, in this channel. I'm all about, you know, Dragon Ball and other stuff, but you know, I don't mind branching out a little bit. So yeah, if you guys like this video, enjoy this review, and put down in the comments below what do you guys think about this movie, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.